Hey there, I'm Frank Mitchell. On this channel, it's all about helping you understand your car and keeping it running the way it should. Whether it's routine maintenance or solving those tricky problems, I've got you covered. If you find this useful, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to watch till the end. You might learn something that saves you time and money. All right, let's get started.
The Fiat Tipo returned to the scene almost 2 decades after the first generation ceased to be sold after a decade of commercial success. Since 2015, the second one is among us in compact, sedan and estate bodywork. We compare the exterior dimensions. We are faced with 3 compact cars, a 5-door passenger car, a 4-door sedan and a family car, also 5, based on the same architecture. The Fiat Tipo measures 4.37 meters in length, 1.79 meters in width and 1.50 meters in height with a wheelbase of 2.64 meters. Fiat Tipo Sedan measures 4.54 in length, the same width, height and wheelbase. Fiat Tipo Station Wagon grows to 4.57 meters in length, adds 1 centimeter to the height, 1.51, and maintains the same width and wheelbase as the previous models. The size of the tire and wheel set fitted to both the Tipo and Tipo Sedan is 195/65 or 15 while, due to a weight increase of about 30 kg compared to the weight of the 2 previous versions, the Tipo Station Wagon is fitted with 205/55 or 16 wheels. Interior dimensions and roominess. The 3 Fiat Tipo models in this comparison are homologated as 5-seater passenger cars. Since it is the same model offered in 3 different body styles, except for some minor differences, it is the same cabin. A car that, despite having up to 4 levels of equipment, is simple, practical and consistent in its value for money. From the second grade are offered or include benefits that in other rival models may appear as standard, but it is this type of concreteness that make these cars so economical. Even so, the update of the model has meant the even of a technological advance with respect to the already known, which was presented 5 years ago. Therefore, it now has goodies such as a 7-inch screen on the instrument panel and another 10.25-inch screen on the center console. For the infotainment system, which is managed by Fiat's Uconnect system. Despite the digital advancement, the car remains in essence and is very easy to use, optimal as a daily car, battle for everyday life. In the city, with a correct level of comfort and materials adjusted to the price you pay for these cars. Given the needs of its users, it is understood that the choice between a 5-door Fiat Tipo, the Fiat Tipo Sedan or the Fiat Tipo Station Wagon will depend on the routines with which one intends to face from the purchase of this car. Therefore, it should be noted that except for very specific details, only the volume required for the transportation of packages and belongings will offer a real reason to choose one of them. In fact, as for the space of these cars, only the drop of the roof depending on their bodywork is appreciable, the sedan being the one that lowers the free space between the shoulders and the distance to the roof with respect to the other 2. The trunk of the Tipo 5-door has a capacity of 440 liters, that of the sedan 520 and that of the estate 550. As can be expected, the difference of 110 liters between the volume of the standard Tipo and the estate is decisive for those who want to transport as many items as possible or less or more bulky objects. While both of them offer a comfortable loading area for the passenger's belongings, the sedan's trunk reduces this area, making it more complicated to insert or remove a large suitcase, for example, since it is necessary to slide it parallel to or on the floor of the trunk to perform the maneuver. Engines. While the exterior aesthetic tweaks of the 2021 Fiat Tipo are minor, and in any case highlight the redefinition of the headlights, the interior update is focused on increasing the digitization of the same. It is in the engine range where the new Tipo undergoes a more profound revision. Thus, for the entire range the following diesel and gasoline engines are offered and no electrification is offered: Fiat Tipo, Fiat Tipo Sedan and Fiat Tipo Station Wagon versions. Gasoline 1.0 100 horsepower, C label diesel 1.3 MJet 95 horsepower, see label diesel 1.6 and jet 130 horsepower, see label fuel consumption and fuel tanks. In terms of bodywork, the Fiat Tipo consumes the least is the 95 horsepower 1.3 diesel with a fuel consumption of 4.3 L/100 km. The gasoline requires 5.5. The Fiat Tipo Sedan is the most efficient of the three. In fact, the 95 horsepower 1.3 diesel engine consumes 4.1 liters and the gasoline one drops to 5.3. The Fiat Tipo station wagon with diesel fuel consumption is 4.4 liters for the 1.3 engine and equals that of the 1.0 gasoline engine at 5.5. The fuel tank of all of them is 50 liters. In the case of the diesel, another 12.5 liters is added for AdBlue. Prices. According to the CarWow comparator prices, the cheapest Tipo version is for the 4-door, so you can configure your Fiat Tipo sedan. From €18,000 with an average saving of €2,730, or you can configure your Fiat Tipo 5-door for €19,600 with an average saving of $3,684, while you can configure your Fiat Tipo station wagon from €21,150 with an average saving of almost €3,700. Conclusion. As we pointed out at the beginning, deciding which one to buy between the 5-door Tipo, the sedan, and the station wagon can be defined by only two objective criteria: budget and trunk. In terms of habitability and driving, despite the body styles, they are noble cars, simple to drive, without great luxury but without complications. Comfortable and practical and, above all, regardless of their configuration, with a great relationship between price and their real value in everyday life. In conclusion, the Fiat Tipo, Fiat Tipo Sedan, and Fiat Tipo Station Wagon each offer unique advantages tailored to different preferences and needs. The standard Tipo excels in urban maneuverability and practicality, while the sedan provides a more refined experience with its sleek design and added comfort. On the other hand, the station wagon stands out for its spaciousness and versatility, making it ideal for families or those needing extra cargo capacity. Ultimately, your choice will depend on your lifestyle and priorities, but all three models showcase Fiat's commitment to quality and value. Thank you for watching, and we hope this comparison has helped you in your decision-making process.